Hello, my dear friends. First of all, I would like to tell you how disappointed that I am right now with Veterans Affairs of Canada. You know, that now they want me to make a reassessment with my psychologist for my major depression, and I guess what they want is they want to lower my rate so I can get less money. You know, but it's not good at all, because I am sick as hell right now, and they don't do fuck all to help me, okay? The only thing they do is, yes, they pay me a pension, but what do they do after? They do nothing, okay? So that's a veteran. And I'm guessing that the US veterans are just about like us here in Canada. Like the government don't look after them like we do here in Canada. Mr. Trudeau, or I should say Mr. Pierre Trudeau had started, and Mr. Justin Trudeau is continuing, you know. Mr. Justin Trudeau put Mr. Harjit Sajjan in charge of the Canadian Armed Forces, which is not right. To me, it just looked like a conflict of interest. You know why? Because Mr. Harjit Sajjan was a lieutenant colonel in the reserve. He was a reservist, and you know, he had less power than the CDS. Now that he's a Minister of National Defense, he's got more power than the CDS. You know, that's where I see the conflict of interest. Because from lower to upper, you know, there is a big conflict of interest. Of course, Mr. Trudeau won't see it that way. Of course, Mr. Sajjan won't see it that way. But it is really that way, okay? Mr. Harjit Sajjan, the letter that you had sent to me, saying that since there was nothing else to add to my file and that my file was closed, I am extremely sorry about it, but my file is, as far as I'm concerned, my file is not closed, because in order to close the file, the two members must agree to close the file, but only you agreed to close my file, but I didn't agree, okay? So since I didn't agree, my file is still open. But since my file is still open, I want you to look every evidence that I have in my file. Of course, you won't look at the one that doesn't give you reason, you know, because you're trying to protect your damn military police, you know. Military police is fucking... it's a fucking trade, okay? Military police are damned, you know, because military police can arrest anyone they want, whenever they want, or wherever they want, and they just bring them up to the criminal, but they don't look after him, you know. Like me, I went up to the criminal, but the thing is, I had to pay my lawyer, and on the lawyer fees, I had to pay GST, okay? The fucking GST on lawyer fees. Do you believe it? You know, do you believe it? Well, that's thief. It's a thief right now. It's a huge thief, you know. Our country is being run very badly by Mr. Trudeau and his fucking ministers and member of parliament, you know, because those are all liars. They like to lie to the Canadian people. And that's the only thing they can do, you know, other than lie and corruption. They can't do nothing else better than that. They're not doing nothing for our country, because since Mr. Trudeau has the power at the federal government, he let the Muslim come in like a big fucking zoo, okay? The Muslim, they just came in, and now the women that are wearing hijab are having a real hard time here in Quebec. I don't know about the other provinces, but here in Quebec they're really having a hard time. And to me, you know, women should not wear that fucking shit on their head, because, you know, here women don't wear that fucking hijab on their head, but except Muslims, women, they're wearing that fucking shit on their head. Okay? I call it shit because it's really shit, you know. me, I just feel like tearing up the fucking hijab over on his head, from his head, because it doesn't look good. The women don't look good at all, okay? All the women should look better without that on their head, because the hijab is a fucking shit. And you can see the drivers, women that drive a car, sometimes they have the hijab like that, so they don't see sideways, you know, they don't see what's happening sideways. So it is very, very dangerous for accident. They can rip their fucking body in the car. Okay, this is what I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping that, you know, whenever they get an accident, they get ripped because of that, because the hijab is no good at all in Canada here, especially in Quebec here. I'm guessing with in all other provinces in Canada, you know, there should be women wearing hijab anywhere else than Quebec, and I'm sure of it, you know. Well, right now, you know, I'm not feeling too good, because I am always expecting a letter in the post, in the mail, from DMD or from the federal government, telling me that, okay, they want to talk to me, or whatever they want. But I mean, I am always willing to talk to them, because not for good affairs. It's going to be for bad affair. I know that for sure, because what military police did to me at that time, I know it's a little far behind, but the thing is, well, they did that. I'm sick because of that, you know, and DMD threw me out of the army. The army threw me out of the Canadian Armed Forces because I was sick. I was not able to meet the requirement for my trade, so it was no good at all, okay? Government, you know, you're sick head. Government, the federal government, you're just a bunch of jerk ass, okay? I'm saying that because you are really jerk ass there. And if I'm saying that, it's because I am pissed at the government, because they are not replying to me. I'm sending many emails. I'm sending many videos. I am uploading many videos on YouTube. Since then, okay, I am always uploading bad videos on YouTube about the federal government, because it is simply the truth, and the truth might hurt the government, because you know, the truth is true. The truth is the truth, and the truth will always remain the truth. And myself, I'm not a liar like Mr. Trudeau or any ministers. Like Mr. Harjit Sajjan, he's a fucking liar too, and he's a fucking jerk ass like Mr. Trudeau or any other ministers or any other member of parliament. They like to lie, and I will always say that if you can lie very good, you can be a good minister. If you can lie extremely good, you can be a good member of parliament. Okay, so if you can lie extremely good or high, you can be a good prime minister. Okay, so I'm just hoping that you will like this video that I'm doing right now, because my head is just about to blow up like this, and whenever my head blow up like this, well, you will get shit as never you got shit in the past. Okay, you will get shit from me, I can tell you right now. And I have a lot of people behind me. They're supporting me, and they gave me some good ideas on how to make videos on like every time. Okay, so I thank you so much for regarding me, and there will be more video to come.